Okay, good after. No, sorry, not not an afternoon yet. It's morning. Let's start again. Good morning, everybody. It's the 1st of May. Look at that glorious sunshine. That's right. Yep. Now I'm gonna do my Avengers Endgame review. Now I have put in the description that there are spoilers lots of this. So if you haven't seen the film, please come back to this video when you have. If you have, like me, then let's divulge into the awesomeness that is Avengers Endgame. So here we go. So yeah, 22 films, 11 years. The story is finally over. Um, started with Iron Man and John Favreau, and first a massive spoiler here. It ends with Iron Man, but not John Favreau. Although he does play his usual cameo of Happy Hogan, but yep, it starts with Iron Man and it ends with Iron Man, and of course it ends with the Russo brothers. The Russo brothers have just basically put the MCU on another level. Um, the the Russo made films have been, I'd say, the best. Well, Black Panther bar have been the best MCU made films. I mean, their standalone ones they did Winter Soldier and Civil War, and they've done Infinity War and Endgame, and I have to say what they have done is just absolutely magnificent. Um, the Avengers films are always going to be the hardest ones to do due to the fact that sort of it is just completely laden with star power, um, and you want to give each individual relevant screen time, and of course not to discredit Josh Whedon who did the first two Avengers films, he did a brilliant job with that, has to be said, but sort of literally this is a level that Josh Whedon put it on, and the Russos have taken it. Well, literally, my hands just disappeared because that's how high the Russos have taken it. It's amazing. Um, yeah, Avengers Endgame just magnificent. I mean it. So it starts with straight away the aftermath of the snap. Um, you know, um, like, the Avengers being wounded and emotionally and physically. You got Tony Stark and Nebula floating along in space before they're rescued by Captain Marvel. Straight away you got Captain Marvel here she is to save the day, brings them back. To Avengers HQ. Everyone's still sort of suffering the effects from everything. They find out where Thanos is. He's on his retirement plan. Thanks to his daughter Nebula, and straight away, boom. They ambush Thanos. They get revenge. Thanos gone, dead. You think right? Actually, 5 minutes, and you think, oh, okay, he's dead. Uh, Right. Well, where do we go from here? Obviously, that wasn't gonna be the thing. Can you imagine? That's it. Thanos is dead. So as a treat, we're gonna play you the previous 21 films a back to back, condensed into 3 hours. Nah, of course that was a shock. So then, it leaps to 5 years, and you're thinking, oh wow, so lots of 5 years has passed. You sort of think, oh, okay, it'll be quick, quick to that. So then obviously they go around recruiting the rest. So obviously who's missing. They go get of Ant-Man, Hawkeye. Oh gosh, yeah. Sorry, completely forgot. Unlike Endgame, sorry, unlike Infinity War, it has as a pre-credit sequence where you just see Hawkeye with his family, and then straight away just disappeared, and that was really hard to watch. That was. So obviously, he's gone rogue. So they decide to get him back. So not so they do. So once everyone's assembled, as they say, apart from the ones like who got snapped. And the plan is let's go get Thanos back. You know, let's take it to him. I'm like, but before like we can do that, we need like to get the stones, like to reverse the snap, and we're gonna do it via time travel. And this is one of the really fun like of elements of the film, like because like they go in search like for the soul like they go in search like for the stones, and they do it over the course of pretty much some of like the biggest events that have happened over the course of the MCU. So, like in a way, you would say like it's the Avengers' greatest hits plus deleted scenes plus like alternate like realities, and that's where the fun comes. I mean, it is sort of like they do like reference stuff like Back to the Future, which I thought like was very clever. Like because like in a way like it did feel like Avengers Back to the Future. Um, go back like to the Battle of New York, like the old, like the alternate like reality, like what happened there. I mean, the fight between 2012 Captain America and later day Captain America like was brilliant. Um, like the cameos like galore as well. Like because I mean that's why I think is one of the most brilliant things about this film and the whole MCU on the whole. It's a celebration of what's gone on throughout everything. Like another thing, like I thought, like that was like hilarious was like hilarious and bittersweet as well. Like they sort of go to see Thor. Um, he's basically like turned in like to a complete fat schlub. Like all downbeat and like sort of, oh, I couldn't have saved them. Oh, in fact, I want some. Oh, Korg, go get me the Iron Brew type thing, and that was another like thing as well. I mean, the introduction of Korg, like who was one of the funniest characters in Ragnarok, so the fact that sort of like even like the lesser known players are still getting great cameos. So the fact that sort of they got Thor like down on his luck, and just sort of transform him, like sort of say, oh come on man, you gotta get back on your feet, like take on Thanos, and do it. Um, so you got the time travel lock of elements, like which I thought like was brilliant, really really engaging for that. Um, so yeah, they like so once all the stones have been sort of they're collected, like they can get on luck with the mission. Of course, like there was one scene which I thought like was well, I say like the one scene, like one of the several scenes that were really quite emotional. I actually think overall it was a really like as great action film it was. It really was emotionally like unexpected in certain places. Of course, everyone knows the Soul Stone like located in Vormir. Uh, and with Black Widow and Hawkeye going, you obviously knew like that only one of them that was coming back. Um, and yeah, like the fact it was Black Widow, like the one to fall. Like, I thought that was really really like sort of like sad. And what I thought like was great about it was that sort of well you sort of say that they both go like, and only one came back. I was like, come back alive. You would have thought, okay, there's the Red Skull. Let's take him down. Like, we give us the stone. Like the fact that sort of they didn't sort of say, oh, only one of you, like just like in Endgame, needs to survive. Like, so that really did come out of the blue. But yeah, fair play. Like to them, love for doing that. So yeah, well, once everything's all love collected, obviously like there's bits in between, but obviously I don't want like to go on too long about it. So like the stones have been like recouped. The plan is like let's like, reverse the snap. They do. Everything's back to normal. You think great, and then all of a sudden, bam! Thanos comes back, and we finally get the big battle that we've all been waiting for in the whole culmination of the MCU. So Thanos arrives straight away. Iron Man, Cap, and Thor. Like let's take him down. This time, like we're going to win. and then when it looks like they're all down a lot on their luck, like Thanos is just about to win, all of a sudden the MCU has their epic Lord of the Rings style moment. In terms of like the battle, I mean, in fact, I don't want to piss off a lot of people here, but I was gonna have to say, I'm not gonna be biased. I am a huge like Lord of the Rings fan. I'm gonna be biased. I think that battle eclipses Helm's Deep in Lord of the Rings. That was just the way it's sort of like the setup. So like, so obviously you've got Thanos' army here, and then like the rest of the Avengers, and then all of a sudden the Asgardians, the Time Lord, like the Timekeepers, like the Wakandans, everybody who's had an army throughout like this whole epic saga just appears, and then we finally get like the epic line from Captain America: "Avengers assemble!" Boom! That battle, absolutely amazing. You know, like just sort of me talking about it just doesn't do it justice. Go see it, especially like even like if it's just like for that battle. You know, just watch it. Right, so the battle like comes and goes, and then sort of like, as it looks like that Thanos is just about to win, Iron Man takes Iron Man gets like the Infinity Love the gauntlet, and he says like the immortal line, "I'm Iron Man." Snaps his fingers. Thanos kaput. Finally, Thanos like, and his army have been snapped. It's over. Unfortunately, at the cost of Tony Stark like losing like his life. And I wasn't prepared for that. I really wasn't. I you know, like I expected like there to be deaths, like, but I thought like of after Black Widow, like that might have been it. So Tony Stark basically gave up his life, like for everyone in the on Earth, like in that funeral scene. I mean, talking about like Lord of the Rings as well. Like they sort of like had like sort of like the five endings that Return of the King had, whereas unlike Return of the King, it didn't sort of drag. It, you know, like we're piecing everything together. You know, Tony Stark's funeral, I think, is one of the most moving scenes, not only in the MCU, like but in moving scenes of motion picture history. The fact that sort of you managed to cram pretty much everybody like who's had a major part in the MCU. I'm gonna keep saying like MCU. In the MCU, in literally like an assembly line, like for the like the funeral of Tony Stark, was just brilliant. And then you know, like what I think is nice is sort of like it pieces up everything nicely towards the end. You know, like so sort of Tony Stark's past, his like his wife Pepper, and another spoiler alert, his daughter, his daughter Morgan. You know, they're gonna be like looked after like by like Happy Hogan. Thor's going like to join up like with the Guardians of the Galaxy, or as he likes to call it, the Asgardians of the Galaxy. And I think like that could be a lot of fun if they do decide to go in that direction. We finally get to see Captain America like, as an old man. Absolutely amazing. And he does a time jump, like he finally gets to have like that dance like with Peggy Carter, and that's amazing. And you know, I'm not gonna lie. The last like 20 minutes, and I know that I'm not alone here. I sat there like, and I had tears in my eyes because it was really emotional. You sort of like when you invest your time like in these characters, like in this storyline arc, like becomes a view. You sort of get acquainted with lots of these people, and when you have to leave them, it is sad. It really is. But I gotta be honest. I thought Avengers Endgame is the pinnacle of the MCU. You know, like talk about save the best like for last. You know, like there you go. I mean, like Empire like magazine like do their ratings like 5 out of 5. It's and I always think that for rare occasions there should be a sixth star. This this is one of them. This is a sixth star film. Um, so yep, 6 out of 5, 11 out of 10. However, like you want like to dress it up. That's my opinion. So yeah, that's my review lot of Endgame. I really want to go see it again. I thought it was just absolutely amazing, really really good. Um, you know, like what's next? A lot for the Russos. You know, they could now like retire like on the money like they've made like from these films. Financially wise, it's doing brilliant. Avatar, mate, you're getting like usurped as the most financial film like of all time. Fingers crossed. Until obviously like Avatar 2 comes out, so like you've literally got like a couple of years like to run like on it. But yeah, so thank you very much. Like to that's listening like to my like review. Anyone like wants to leave like any comments, please do so below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Coming up next, like for my reviews, yep, like Arsenal versus like Valencia tomorrow. More on that later. So yeah, like I say, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Very good afternoon to you all. Thank you very much. Bye bye.